Hey Sarah, can I ask you some questions? I need your help with something.
Sure, what's going on? I'm still at the salon.
I just wanted to ask if you've seen my leather jacket that I got last year. I'm looking for it, but I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it, and I feel like some clothes seem to be missing from the closet, too. Did you move my clothes somewhere?
Oh, no, I don't know. I haven't touched them.
Do you remember seeing them anywhere? I've checked everywhere and I cannot find them.
No, I haven't seen them either. Maybe they got mixed in with the donations.
What donations?
Remember, we were talking about clearing out old clothes last month?
I know we talked about it, but we never go through with it. Plus, I wouldn't donate that jacket anyway.
Well, I haven't seen it. I don't know.
How about my blue sweater? The one Emma got me for Christmas?
I think that's in the winter storage boxes.
No, I know it's not. I just wore it last week.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm mixing things up. I thought it was in the storage.
Did you move any of my clothes recently? I don't get why I can't find my clothes. I looked everywhere and I cannot find them. This is weird. Maybe you took some of my clothes to cleaner and forgot about it?
No, I didn't move them, and I have no idea where they are either. I don't think I took any of the clothes to the cleaner, but I could ask them. They have to be somewhere. Remember you lost your ID and it was under the couch? I'm sure it's somewhere.
Just trying to figure out where everything went and where they could be.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maybe you just misplaced them somewhere? Maybe it ended up in the storage room somehow? I don't know.
Weird. Can't find the messenger bag I bought last month either. Was going to use it when I take Emma to the movies.
Maybe you just can't find it? You're not exactly great at finding things.
That bag was expensive. I always keep it in the same place.
Did you check your office?
I didn't. That was the first place I looked.
How about the coat closet? We have some bags in there, so maybe it's there.
No, I checked there too.
Things get moved around sometimes. You know how it is.
No, I've looked everywhere though. Oh, maybe they got mixed up with the dry cleaning when you took the coats in?
The dry cleaners? When did I last go?
You went there last Tuesday, remember?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, it could be. I'll check when I go pick it up.
When are you going to go pick it up?
I think it will be ready next week. I'll check
We spent some time together, but it's not like before anymore.
Exactly, so enjoy it while it lasts.
You seem eager for her to grow away from us.
I'm just being practical.
Feels more like pushing her out.
What are you talking about? It upsets me that you imply such a thing. Can we not do this now?
Do what?
Fight about parenting.
I'm not fighting, and I hope you know that.
You are clearly upset.
No, I'm just concerned.
About?
Never mind, don't worry about it.
No, say it.
We'll talk about it another time. Anyway, have fun with your friend tonight.
I might be home late, so don't wait up.
How late?
Not sure. We might go for drinks after. Please, I'm really worried. She is in there, I think, but she won't open the door.
It's okay, she didn't fall. She is okay, so don't worry.
How do you know?
I will give her a call to check, okay? So don't worry.
Dad, I'm really scared. What if she's hurt? Should I call 911?
No, don't call anyone. Emma, can you go to your grandma's house?
But what about Mom?
Don't worry about her. I will take care of that. Please, just go to grandma's.
Okay, if you say so.
Good. Can you head there now?
Is it because of what I heard?
What did you hear exactly?
Voices? A man's voice?
When?
Just now, really quiet.
Go to grandma's now. I don't want you to be in the house with whoever's in the bedroom. Go now.
I will, but is Mom really okay? You're acting weird too.
She's fine. She just said she wanted to sleep in a bit more.
Dad, what's going on?
We'll talk at grandma's.
Then why won't she answer me when you can text her? She really does hate me now, doesn't she? That's why she's ignoring me.
No, honey, that's not it. Mom doesn't hate you.
Yes, she does. She's been so mean lately. She barely talks to me anymore, and she keeps sending me to Jessica's. Did I do something wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong, Emma. None of this is your fault.
Then why is she being so cold lately? Dad, do you know something? Please tell me. I'm in 5th grade. I'm not a baby anymore.
Are you still at the house?
Yes?
Please go to grandma's now. We'll talk more once you're there.
There's more noise now.
What kind of noise?
Like laughing?
Leave now.
But Dad, why can't you tell me the truth? What is going on? I deserve to know that, don't I?
You're right. You deserve to know. But I need a little time, okay? I'm still on my business trip and won't be back until evening. Plus, I need to talk to Mom first. I promise I'll explain everything, though.
Is it because of the strange man?
What strange man?
I saw someone leaving our building yesterday when I was coming home from school.
What did he look like?
Tall, myself. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I messed up. I want to fix
We'll get through whatever comes our way together.
and keep it a secret from Mom is gonna depend on what it is we're talking about.
Might have ran away, but I was able to contact your parents who said they'd pay it back for her. They don't have the money ready just yet, but they will after 2 months have gone by.
I see.
And so please, Melanie, can you help your old man out? I feel absolutely awful for putting you in this position, but you're the only one that I can turn to.
Dad, I only just graduated college 2 years ago. I have my student loans to pay off and everything. So I don't have a lot of spare money laying around either. I think the best thing for you would be to talk to Mom about this.
I know, and I will. Once everything has all been settled, I'm gonna come clean to your mom about the whole thing, I promise.
How much do you need?
I need about $3,000.
And you're gonna pay me back, right?
Yes, for sure. Like I said, in 2 months her parents are gonna pay me back. And when they do, I can pay you back.
All right, but on one condition. Promise me that from this day forward, no matter what kind of sob story a person comes to you with, you're not gonna lend anyone any more money. Not 1 cent. If you do that and need my help, I won't help you next time. You'll be on your own.
I give you my word, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Melanie. You can count on me. I'll definitely pay you back. Hey there, Melanie. Are you free right now?
Yeah, Dad, what is it?
I wanted to thank you again for loaning me that money a few weeks back. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I'm still really worried about whether you'll be able to repay me or not.
Yeah, I would be too.
This is no laughing matter, Dad. I mean, seriously? You borrowed money from your daughter.
You're right. I'm pathetic, I know. I feel like a total jerk. I'll bet you're hoping I get hit by a car so you can get my insurance money.
That's going a bit too far.
You might think so now, but that's gonna change very soon because I need to borrow some more money from you, Melanie.
I don't believe this. Are you kidding me?
I wish I were. I need another $1,000.
That does it, Dad. I'm not gonna stand for this. I'm gonna talk to Mom and tell her everything.
No, don't do that, please. It's not what you think. I have a perfectly good reason for this.
Oh yeah? You've got 1 minute to convince me not to go to Mom. Go.
Okay, so the truth is that I really needed $5,000. I just didn't want to put that much of a burden on you, so I only borrowed part of the amount rather than the whole thing. I figured that I could manage to come up with the extra 2,000 by myself.
Uh-huh. How?
Well, I've been working odd jobs for cash under the table after work just about every day.
So that's why you've been staying out late recently?
Wait a minute. Why do you know about that? You have an apartment now. You're not living with us. Oh no, did you talk to Mom already?
No, that's not it. I've kept your secret for you. Mom called me herself and told me about that.
She called you? Oh no, what did she say?
All she told me was that you've been acting strange lately.
Strange how?
She wasn't too specific. She just told me you've been coming home a lot later than usual recently. Also that you're going to work, even on your weekends and days off.
Oh.
Oh, plus she said that you started buying her cakes and cookies and stuff on your way back home from work? What's the deal with that? Are you trying to butter her up to keep her from getting suspicious?
I wasn't really intending to do that, but I guess subconsciously that's probably why.
Huh. Well, it's not working. Doing weird stuff like that is only gonna make her even more suspicious. I'm telling you, Dad, you need to come clean.
And I will, like I told you. I'll tell her everything once I get the money back. All I need is another $1,000. What do you say?
Is that really all you need? Are you gonna ask me for more in a few weeks? How much have you made doing those odd jobs you talked about?
As of today, about 500. But I know that I can come up with the last couple $100 by myself, honest.
I'm gonna give you the whole 2,000. Take that, pay the whole thing off, and be done with it.
Are you sure you'd be okay with that?
Like I said, I don't want to get another afternoon text asking me for more money later. Mom is already worried enough about you, so stop working late, go home, and be with Mom. I'll wire the money to your account later today.
Thank you so much, Melanie. You're a better daughter than I could ever hope for. I'll quit doing my odd jobs, okay? I promise I'm gonna go straight home after work and put your mom at ease.
Make sure you do.
Oh, by the way, I saw this on TV the other day. I guess a new cafe opened up near your office, right?
Yeah, well, I doubt it's anything you'd be interested in. It's become something of a hangout for young people in the area.
Are they very busy?
Yeah, kinda. They have a lot of followers on all their social media accounts, and whenever I go by, there's a pretty long line.
Think it would be less busy to go on a weekday afternoon?
Yeah. I guess it would probably be a bit less crowded. What, are you gonna try and make it up to me by taking me out to lunch or something? You don't need to do that.
No, that's not what I was intending at all.
Besides, your guys' wedding anniversary is coming up soon. Once you pay me back what you owe me, take the money you made from your side jobs and take Mom out to a nice dinner.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'll just do that. Man, how did a guy like me raise an upstanding young lady like you? You don't deserve to have to cover for your dad's mistakes. And I swear this will be the last time this ever happens.
Thanks for taking me out to lunch today, Mom. Oh, and also for giving me the money from Dad. It's no problem at all, dear. I was just the delivery woman. But I must say it makes me a bit concerned. I know I asked you about this earlier, but are you really all right, dear? Is something wrong? Are you having trouble making ends meet by yourself? No, it's nothing like that. Well, if you say so. Your father was unusually secretive when he told me to give you the money. He told me to just hand it over to you and not ask any questions. But he did also say that when the time is right, he would tell me more about what's going on. Yeah, from what I know of the situation, I'm pretty sure Dad's gonna fill in the blanks for you sometime in the near future. He will? Hey, wait a second. Mom, where are you right now? Did you already get on the bus home? No, dear, I'm not. I had some shopping to do in the city, so I was just on my way to that supermarket a ways down the road from the bus stop. What is it? The envelope you gave me from Dad only had $1,000. That's not right. There should have been $5,000. Do you have any idea what happened to the other $4,000? Another $4,000? You mean to tell me you asked your father for $5,000? No, I didn't ask him for that money. It's just that, well, $1,000 isn't enough. It's not what we had discussed. I don't see how that's any different. $1,000 is a lot of money, Melanie. Trust me, I'm very aware of that. Once you get home, could you ask Dad when he plans on giving me the other $4,000? I don't believe you, Melanie. What on earth has gotten into you? You already borrowed an incredible amount of $1,000 from your father, and the first thing you do is ask for more? It is incredibly inappropriate for you two to intentionally keep me out of the loop like this. Arranging a loan of that size in secret? I won't stand for this. If you want the extra $4,000 you're asking for, you can have it. However, that $4,000 will come at the cost of our familial bonds. I don't need any daughter who would be so willing to take advantage of our kindness. Mom, I'm not borrowing any money. I'm the one who was borrowed from. What? I don't understand. Oh no. Mom, what did Dad tell you when he handed you the envelope? I want to know everything he said. He simply told me that you needed some extra money and asked him to lend you $1,000. I asked him what you said you needed it for, and that's when he told me not to ask any questions. Oh, for the love of... that filthy, rotten liar! Liar? Are you calling your father a liar? You had better explain yourself at this very moment. Gladly. About a month ago, I loaned Dad $3,000. You did? Yep, but apparently that wasn't enough. Because a few weeks later, I ended up having to loan him an additional $2,000 for a total of $5,000. Is all that true? I'm afraid it is, and I'm very sorry for keeping it a secret from you, Mom. Dad was really desperate for me to keep it a secret from you, so I did. I realize now that I was wrong and shouldn't have done that. If I had been honest with you, this might never have happened. You said you were going to the supermarket down the street from the bus stop? Go ahead and wait in the food court. I'll meet you there soon. I'll fill you in on all the details that I have. Hey, Dad. I'm assuming you know what I'm going to ask you about. When are you going to return the rest of the money I loaned you? I loaned you $5,000, but you only gave me back $1,000. Where's the other $4,000?
I'm so sorry, Melanie. I know I told you that my subordinates' parents said that they would pay me back the $5,000. But now they're telling me that they need more time to put together the money.
That's terribly unfortunate for them, but that doesn't change anything about the deal between you and me.
I know. Don't worry. I'll get you the money back, I promise.
Mom tells me you're going to be out of the house the whole day today. Again. Are you going back to doing your side jobs?
Yeah, I know I told you I was gonna quit, but I had no choice. If I don't do this extra work, I'll never be able to pay you back. I want to get this dealt with as soon as possible. You understand, right?
Don't you think it's about time you stopped?
But Melanie, how am I supposed to pay you back if I don't do any extra work?
I'm not talking about your side jobs.
Huh? Then what are you talking about?
I think you know. I mean, you should stop buying her every single thing she asks you for just because she has a cute face. If you keep doing her bidding like that, you'll never be able to settle your debts.
What, Melanie? I have no idea what you mean.
Yes, you do. It's what you're doing right now. You're with your little friend right now, aren't you? How old is she, Dad? From the looks of things, you're old enough to be her father. And let's see. It looks like she's carrying the purse that you bought her on your last date, isn't she? Boy, Dad, you sure look like you're having a great time. It's like you don't have a care in the world. I'm glad that you aren't letting the fact that you owe your own daughter money interfere with your love life.
Melanie, how?
You can stop trying to look around for me. You're not gonna find us. And look at how nervous you're making that poor girl.
You've been watching me? Where are you right now?
That's no concern of yours. All you need to know is that I have a clear view of everything you're doing, so don't bother trying to run or hide.
I haven't done anything illegal, you know.
Trust me, that was one of the first things I looked into. Your friend appears to be over 18, so there's no issues there. And as far as I can tell, you haven't crossed the line with her for at least the last month.
Right, so what's the problem? This is my private, personal business. It doesn't concern you. I'm allowed to have friends, aren't I? I don't have to run all my acquaintances through my wife or daughter.
I don't have any disagreements with you there, Dad, but that's not the issue. The issue is you paying me back what you owe me. Also, I think it goes without saying, but considering the sob story you told me when I loaned you the money, I'm a bit perturbed to see that you ended up spending it on a designer handbag for your lady friend.
No, that's not what happened. I didn't use your money on her. Come on, what kind of man do you think I am?
I told you, Dad. I checked up on what you've been up to for the entire last month. I got all the evidence I needed to prove my case from your own phone. The first thing I did was check your bank transaction history. I noticed that the very next day after I wired you the first $3,000, there was a withdrawal of the exact same amount. Curious. And then I checked your text messages. Your lady friend sent you a text that same day saying, "Thank you so much for this bag, Daddy. I love it." Then she sent you a picture containing the handbag in question. I looked at the retail price of that bag, and who would have guessed? It retails for around $3,000. It's funny to see her call you Daddy, though. I thought I was your only daughter. Mom already knows everything, too. She also saw that you had been making regular withdrawals from the savings account that was supposed to be for your retirement. How stupid are you, Dad? You weren't covering your tracks at all.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Your mom knows?
Yep, and she's known for quite some time now.
I'm sorry.
1, I am not the person you should be apologizing to. 2, do you think an apology is gonna do any good this late in the game?
You don't understand. This was going to be the last time I meant it. That's why I met up with her today, to go on one last date.
I'm not as stupid as you are, Dad. That excuse isn't gonna work on me. God, you make me sick. Give me back my money now, and never show your face around us ever again.
I'll give you your money back, okay? But come on, aren't you taking this a little bit too far? You can't talk to me like that. I'm your father.
And just what kind of father and husband have you been, huh? You dipped into your retirement savings to go on dates with a girl younger than your own daughter. And when that money started to run out, you borrowed money from your own daughter. And when that money ran out, you borrowed more money, again, from your own daughter. All while keeping it hidden from your wife, who, by the way, is not going to give you another chance. She said she wants to divorce you.
Divorce? But I never cheated on her.
Do you think that makes it okay to practically steal money from your wife in order to hang around with a young girl? This isn't sports, Dad. You don't get to tiptoe right up to the line without crossing it and avoid facing any consequences. One of the things that hurts the worst is that you had seemingly no issues with using me to pay off the debt you took on to spend money on that girl. Made up that sob story about your subordinate being in trouble and needing help. I knew that story smelled fishy. It wasn't your subordinate who was in debt to some shady people. It was you, wasn't it?
Let's just calm down for a minute, okay? How about we meet up somewhere and talk things out? You guys don't understand. I was just trying to support her in her career path.
If you want to throw money at young girls, do it with your own money. Don't steal money from your own family. I can't believe the man who raised me is such a vile creep. Gives me the chills. Oh, and when you asked me about that cafe, you were just looking for information on where you could take that girl, weren't you? And there I was, thinking you were trying to invite me to go with you. Wasn't I a complete fool?
That's not true, Melanie. I was gonna take you there too, eventually.
I am never going to go anywhere with you ever again for as long as I live. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a father.
Melanie, please don't say that.
I think you were right about something, Dad. I wouldn't mind at all if you got hit by a car right now.
I'm sorry, Melanie. I never meant to hurt you. And I'm never gonna hurt you again. From now on, I'm gonna devote myself to my loving family 100% of the time. That's a promise. You can count on me.
You are way too late to call us your loving family. Our love for you was burned up once we found out what you were really up to. I will never trust a word you say ever again. You lied to me in order to steal my money so you could buy presents for that girl. There's nothing you can do to repair that loss of trust.
I told you, I'm not gonna see her anymore. So please, don't abandon me. Don't turn your backs on me. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have the two of you in my life. I'd have nothing left to live for.
What are you talking about? You have family besides us. You know, like that girl who called you daddy. How about you keep on supporting her in her career path? We won't be getting in your way ever again. After that last text exchange, my dad abandoned his date on the spot and rushed home. When he got there, he was just in time to see me and my mom pack the last of his things into a cardboard box and set it outside on the sidewalk. He tried his best to give a groveling apology, but it didn't do any good. My mom and dad got divorced a week later. From what I was able to gather by looking through my dad's phone, he was telling the truth about not having a physical relationship. But I'm pretty sure that's just because she was stringing him along. If he'd had the opportunity, I'm 100% sure he would have taken it. After seeing everything we saw, in all honesty, my mom and I were more disgusted and disappointed than we were angry. But right now, we don't have any feelings left for him at all. When they were negotiating the property division, my mom submitted into evidence an itemized list of all the money Dad had spent on that girl. As a result, he was left with practically nothing. And most of that practically nothing went towards paying me back for the money I loaned him. The rest was hardly enough to live on, so he was forced to start over from scratch by himself, newly single as a middle-aged man. I think by now it has finally gotten through to him just how awful what he did to Mom and me was. Because of his actions, there's no longer anyone in the world left who would actually help him out if he needed it. I don't plan to ever speak to or see him again. I won't even go to his funeral. As for my mom, she took the money she was awarded in the divorce and moved into a nice little condo close to my apartment. She's still got her job too, so I don't think she'll have any trouble with saving up for her retirement. Mom and I both thought that we were a normal family and that Dad was a normal, hard-working man. We have no idea why he turned to spending time and money on young girls for comfort. For a time, we tried to think if there was possibly something that we did to him that would have led to this. But in the end, we came to the conclusion that he was just your average, dirty old man who likes them young. Our goal for now is to forget that he ever existed in the first place, and the first step on that journey is to take a nice, luxurious vacation, just the two of us.
Ugh. I'm finally on my lunch break. Man, today is just moving so slowly. There's just so much that I have to do. I can't believe how much work there is for me to do today. I think I might end up coming home late from work tonight. There's just so much. I was just wondering if my sister and all them had already gone home or if they were still there.
Actually, they just went to go back to their place not that long ago. But man, I really just have to say that they were being so loud and noisy right up until they walked out of the house.
Well, it sounds to me like you had quite a bit on your hands then. Thank you so much for putting up with them. It means a lot to me, you know?
The truth is that I was already tired of them basically right after they arrived, to be honest.
I know, but I mean, they do have 2 kids after all. So I guess it only makes sense that they're going to cause a ruckus when they're there, right? But I hope that you were at least able to have a little fun with them while they were visiting.
Yeah, it isn't that I didn't have any fun or anything like that, but I just felt like I couldn't have a moment to myself that whole time. In fact, I've been meaning to bring this up for a while now, but don't you think that your sister has been coming over just a little bit too much lately? I just mean that ever since we moved into your house, your sister and her family has been coming over to spend the night weekly.
Oh, come on. You can't really be serious about that, right? I mean, you know they come over all the time because we live so close to the baseball stadium, right? You know how much they love baseball. They come over all the time so that it's easier for them to get to the games. Not to mention how close we live to the aquarium, the zoo, the amusement park, all that fun stuff. It's a convenient location for a family like my sister's.
And I get that we live in a really good place for families wanting to go out and have fun, but I just don't understand why it is that they have to stay in the night at our place every time that comes over. And more of that, they just come over so often. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like your sister just can't take a hint no matter how many I drop. But I just wish that she would come over just a little less, you know?
I know, but we're all family now. So I really don't think that you should be thinking like this about my sister and all. You don't want to end up pushing them away, do you?
No, it isn't anything like that, and I'm really glad that your sister and her family feel so comfortable around us.
Then I really don't see what the problem is. They all come over, wear themselves out having fun, and they go home. I don't know. I think it's kind of nice that they get to take so many trips as a family together, you know? And I think more than anything, my sister and her family are just kind of people who enjoy getting to spend time together with their family.
Well, it's not that I mind spending time with them. I just don't get why they always need to spend the night here. I mean, you realize they come over and spend the night every single week, right?
I really don't get what the big deal is, though. I mean, what's wrong with them coming over once a week to stay with us? I don't know. I think you should remind yourself that we're all family and maybe be just a little more forgiving. I really don't think that there's anything too wrong with them spending one night a week here, you know? That's the least we should be doing for family.
I understand why it might not seem like a lot where you're standing, but when they come over to spend the night, it makes a lot of work for me. I have to make sure the whole house is clean before they get here, I have to prepare more dinner than usual, and I have to wash the sheets and set out the air mattresses.
Oh, really? I'm pretty sure that my sister told me that they always try and eat something before they come over to make less work for you. I really don't think, if that's the case, that you'd have to do all that much cooking or anything like that for them.
Okay, but they are still guests, and I can't just not feed them anything. I mean, think about breakfast the next day.
I mean, it's just breakfast. I really don't get what the big deal is here, you know?
Look, I'm just trying to tell you how much extra work it takes for me when your sister and her family comes over all the time. I mean, you really don't know what it's like at all since you have to work on Saturdays. But that day is supposed to be a day off for me, and I would just end up doing so much work on it.
Well, can you just put up with it for me, please? I mean, you do realize that we only found this place that we're living in now because it was my sister who suggested it to us, right? She found the perfect place for us to live and worked really hard to find it for us, you know?
I mean, it's not that I don't feel grateful for that or anything, but I just don't think it's giving an excuse to act like this.
Come on. Just think about all we got, all because my sister knew someone who knew about this place. We have a low mortgage rate compared to the rest of the market, and this house basically checked everything on our dream house box.
I agree that this is a really amazing house and that we were able to get it at a really good price. It's cheap and it's pretty and it does have a lot of things that we want, but I still feel like you're not listening to me.
Of course I am. But I think that you're not understanding that we really do have my sister to thank for all of this. So I think the least you could do is let her visit now and then.
So you're basically just telling me to try and suppress all this discomfort that I've just expressed to you?
I just don't understand why you're doing this. Are you trying to start drama with my sister or something like this? You know, the truth is that my sister actually really wanted to live here.
Oh, really? Is that so? I actually didn't know that she wanted to live here.
Yes, it really is true. Kim was thinking of snatching up this house for herself and her family, but she let us have it instead. So I think that you should really be much more grateful than you are. I mean, you do realize that if you ended up pissing off my sister too much, that we could lose this house to her, right?
What are you talking about? How could that even be possible when we've already signed the contract with this place?
Well, what if Kim approached the real estate agent with an even better offer? Then we might really get kicked out of here. And if we get thrown out of here, then we'll be back to square one in terms of our house hunt. So just please back off my sister for the time being, okay?
Well, I guess if that's actually a real possibility, then maybe I should back off.
Just keep telling yourself that they're gonna get bored coming over so frequently soon enough. And the kids are gonna grow up and will want to do other things for fun. And then they'll probably stop coming over so frequently. It'll all work out in the end, okay?
Okay, well, if you think that me asking her to come over a little less might upset her, do you think that you can maybe ask her for me?
You really are persistent. Do you know that? I thought that we just finished talking about all of this, didn't we?
Please, Chuck, why can't you just listen to me when I tell you about these problems? Your sister and her family have been coming over once a week like this for the past 4 months now. I just am starting to get really, really stressed out, and it's really starting to bother me, and you're not listening.
Okay. Jeez. I get it, okay? I get that you're getting stressed out.
Do you really, though? Because I'm really starting to reach my limits with this happening.
Okay, look. I'll go and talk to my sister about this, but I can't really promise that anything is going to really happen because of it, okay? And anyways, I think that you should be more concerned about getting this month's rent ready, since it's about time that we pay for this place.
Okay, sure, I can do that, but it's a little weird, don't you think? I mean, I feel like typically with a mortgage, the bank would just take the amount from your account. I've just never really heard of paying a mortgage directly to the real estate company and in cash.
Well, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I guess these guys are pretty old school, and that's why they want us to do everything off the grid. I guess they're just from a different age.
I guess, but would you mind if I give them the money this time? It's just that I've never actually met these people, and I think I should at least put a face to the name.
No, don't you sweat any of that at all. I'll handle it. I mean, after all, this guy is a friend of my sister's, so he already knows who I am, you know?
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that, but if that's the case, then yeah, I guess it makes sense for you to do it. And please remember to talk to your sister about what we talked about here today, okay?
Yeah, of course. I'll be sure to do that.
Hey Miranda, are you there? I was just wanting to say that we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend, and I also just wanted to tell you that you don't have to worry about preparing any kind of food for us. We'll be sure to eat before we come over.
Hi there, Kim. I was just wondering if you hadn't heard from your brother or anything like that recently. I mean, has he talked to you at all about you staying here or anything like that?
No, I don't really think that I've heard anything from Chuck about us spending the night. Actually, we really haven't talked at all for the past few months now that I think about it.
Oh, really? Is that so? I guess that I should have known. He really is just a slippery little snake sometimes.
What do you mean? Did something happen between the two of you? Is everything okay?
Kim, I'm really sorry to this, and I hope you know that I'm not wanting to be rude at all, but... well, I just have to say this. Please stop coming over and stay at our house every single week. I don't mind if your family come over and spend the night every now and then, of course, but you're just coming over much too frequently.
Wait a second, are you telling me not to spend the night at your place anymore?
I'm not saying that you can't ever again, I'm just saying that I'm starting to reach my limits with how frequently it's happening. And if you keep doing this every week, then I just don't get any time off to myself and I get really worn out.
Well, I understand all of what you're saying, but you do realize that it's in your housing contract that my family and I are allowed to do that, right? I mean, you also signed the contract, so I just assumed that you were aware of that rule.
Wait a second, what? Sorry, what contract is this that you're talking about?
Well, I mean, it's the contract you signed to rent this place from us. In exchange for us coming over to spend the night once a week, you all get to rent and live in our vacation home.
Vacation home? I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. I thought that the person who owned this house was some acquaintance of yours, no?
What? No, of course not. Nothing like that at all. That house belongs to my family and it's our vacation home. We just renting it out to you.
But then Chuck told me that there was a company that we were working with. I thought that we were renting this place as our own home.
No company or anything like that, but are you really telling me that you haven't heard anything from my brother at all? I mean, we were letting you live there for free after all.
So, but I am just really not understanding anything right now. Chuck told me that we were paying off this house and then we got it through an acquaintance of yours. Not only that, but we've been paying about $1,000 a month for this place. Well, I don't know what that's about since we're not asking for any rent from you at all. My brother said he was in some financial trouble, so that's why we came up with this arrangement. So that being said, we haven't seen a single cent in terms of rent money from my brother at all. But I don't understand. I've been giving them the rent money every single month. What in the world happened to that money? This doesn't make sense at all. I don't really know what's going on either, but now that you've told me all of this, but it sounds like my little brother might be up to no good right now. You mean to tell me that Chuck lied to me about the house? You know, about 6 months ago, Chuck came to me saying that he was in some serious financial troubles and asked about renting the vacation house from us. But I told him that if the money was a problem, we would rent it to you two for free as long as we could come over and spend the night once a week. So that's exactly why we've been doing just that. Packing up our car and driving out here to spend the night on the weekends. I see. So that's why you were also intent to come over every single week. Well, I just have to say that I had no idea about any of this. I am so sorry for this mix-up. You don't have anything to apologize for at all. You didn't do anything wrong. It sounded to me that my brother was living really irresponsibly and got you into this mess without you knowing. I mean, he told me that you guys were living mouth to mouth and basically wouldn't be able to afford any rent at all, but are you telling me now that that's not true? Of course this isn't true. Chuck and I both work, so if there's rent were that high, then we would for sure be able to pay up for it. I see. Well, if that's the case, then it sounds like my brother has lied to us both when it comes to that house, but I just wonder what he's really doing with that rent money that he's been taking from you all this time. I have no idea. Oh, my head feels like it's spinning now that we've had this conversation. Kim, I hope this isn't too much to ask for, but would it be alright to talk about this all in person? Yes, of course. I was thinking the exact same thing. We need to talk about this. Hey Chuck, are you there? I was just curious if you're going to have to be working extra late tonight. The thing is that there's something that I'd like to talk to you about, so I would really appreciate it if you could come home a little early.
Oh no! I'm really sorry that I forgot to mention this until now, but we're actually having a little office outing this evening, so I won't be home until quite late tonight.
Oh really? You mean your boss is taking out the whole office to go drinking or something? Wow, well, I just have to say that you really have no idea how jealous that makes me.
Oh, come on. It's not like we're going to be out throwing a rage or anything like that. It's just going to be a boring working dinner, you know? Besides, you know that we don't have the money to go crazy like that.
Oh really? Are you sure about that? What happened to the thousands of dollars that I gave you the other day?
What in the world are you talking about? That money was for our mortgage. Don't you remember? I took that money and went to go pay it in person.
I see. You know, I actually have some questions about this person who you've been paying out rent money to. Like, where do they live? What's the name? What kind of person are they really?
Are you okay, Miranda? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? I don't get why you're being like this.
You know, I'm actually here with your sister right now, if you really want to know.
Oh, really? My sister's there? Wait a second. Isn't it a weekday today? Why is she there right now?
I don't know. Do you want to take any guesses at why I might be here with your sister right now? Let's try and think. I'll give you a hint. It very much has to do with what I was just asking about, who you're paying their rent to.
I'm sorry, but I really just don't understand what you're talking about at all. I mean, really, what are you even talking about?
Okay, well, then let me just tell you that your little secret is out and the two of us know everything now. I know that there isn't anyone that you've been paying our rent money to, and the reason Kim and her family have been coming over weekly is because it's part of her contract you had with her. And I also know that you've been trying to hide this all from me.
Wait, no. What? What are you talking about? Miranda, come on, are you even listening to yourself right now?
Oh, come on, Chuck. Don't you try and play dumb with me. I already told you that we already know everything about what's going on with this. I know that the reason you had to agree to let Kim and her family come over once a week is because she wasn't charging us any rent at all. So, what do you have to say about that, huh? I would just love to hear how you'd get out of this one.
Okay, look. I want you to understand that I have a good reason for everything that I've done about this, okay?
Oh, really? You mean that you have a good reason for lying to me and your sister? And you have a good reason for why you lied to me about where our where our money was going when I handed over our rent money and cash to you every single month? You know, I've been wondering, just what have you been using all of that money for in the first place, huh?
Well, okay. The truth is that I was just pocketing that money and using it to have some extra pocket money for the month. I'm sorry for lying to you about that.
And is that all you have to say for yourself? How about you try telling me where that all of our money just went?
Well, I've actually been getting really into fishing lately, you see. So I've been asking you for the rent money and spending it on expensive rods and lures and stuff like that.
I've been paying you $1,000 for the past several months now, and you expect me to believe that you spent all that money on fishing? Come on, you're going to have to do better than that, Chuck. Why don't you tell me what else you were spending it on?
Okay. The truth is that I've also been using that money to bet on boat and horse races and those kinds of things.
You mean that you started gambling again? I thought you told me that you were going to quit 2 years ago.
I know. And I didn't lie to you. I really did quit. For a while.
Okay, well, that isn't what quitting means when we're talking about addictions. Do you get that?
I know, but it's just... Look, you have to understand, I only started gambling again a couple of months ago. Okay?
Do you remember all the debt that you got yourself into when you were gambling before you decided to quit, right? Are you telling me that you really haven't learned a lesson from that at all?
Of course I learned a lesson. Back then I was really obsessed with gambling and had a real problem. I put so much money into it and I lost it all. But I've learned how to be smarter about my money, and that's why now I'm not dumping nearly as much money into these races as I used to.
Oh yes, well done, Chuck. You really have found the secret to sustainable gambling. And all you had to do was lie to your wife in order to convince her to hand over her hard-earned money so that you weren't playing with your own. Is that right? Honestly, I really don't even know what to say to you right now. You really are just so sad, do you know that? I mean, really, Chuck. Do you have any idea just how disappointed not only me but also your sister is to you right now? You have no idea just how badly you've let us down. After all, you weren't just lying to me, you were lying to your sister as well. You're creating problems between the two of us, and it's all because you wanted to trick us both so you could selfishly go back to your gambling.
I know, and I really am so sorry about all of this. I never meant to hurt either of you at all. I want you to know that I was really going to tell you the truth once I won big. I just needed a little more time, and then I was going to win all the money that we would need to move out and find a real home that we could actually call our own.
I thought that we already found that here, Chuck. You told me that you had gotten this house through your acquaintance of your sister's. You said that this was our home. I thought that this whole time we were paying the mortgage in order to pay down this house so that we could eventually own it. This whole time, I thought you were just letting your sister and family stay here out for some family obligation. But now I find out that we were never going to own this house because it's already belonged to your sister and her family. Here I thought that you were just letting Kim and her family use our home as their vacation home. But this whole time, it was actually the other way around. Well, I just want you to know that you and I are through now. After I stopped responding to Chuck's message after that, he rushed home and begged Kim and I to forgive him for all of his lies. Of course, neither of us did, and it wasn't long before Chuck and I had started the divorce proceedings. I also made sure to sue him for his fraud since he tricked me into funding his horrible gambling addiction. Even Kim said that she was never going to let another family live in her place for free. I took the alimony money and the money from my lawsuit and used it to move into a nice small condo that suit me perfectly. As for Chuck, I really have no idea what happened to him. His family cut him off and stopped talking to him. Last I heard, he had moved into a tiny apartment and fell back into his gambling ways. I heard through the grapevine that he spent all his spare cash on the races, hoping to make it big one day. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
and that's it.
I see. Well then, I'm so sorry, Dad, but I think I'll go with Mom. But I think that you're the best dad in the whole wide world, and I'm so sorry.
Eric, I know that it's been a while since the two of us talked, but I was just wondering if you were still awake.
Oh, hey Rachel. Yeah, I'm still awake. But what are you doing texting me so late at night? Is everything okay? I know that you're overseas working right now, so I would assume that you'd be pretty busy.
Actually, I just got back home from there not that long ago, but I was wondering, it's been about 5 years since we last spoke. How come you aren't more surprised at me showing up like this? You're acting a little cold.
Oh, sorry. It's not that I'm surprised or anything like that. I've just been following what you've been up to on the news and stuff. So I guess for me, it kind of doesn't really feel like it's been that long since you're still everywhere.
You mean that you've been watching the news about me? You've been following me in the media?
Well, I know that you and I are divorced, of course, but it wasn't like we really ended things on all that bad of terms. I mean, we didn't get into fights or anything like that, so yeah, every now and then I tune in. And Daisy is always happy to get to see you on TV and hear your voice as well.
Oh, I see. Well, I just want you to know how sorry I am for everything, Eric. I really do mean it.
What do you mean? What do you have to be sorry about?
Well, I was always insisting on chasing after my own dreams, and I would always leave you behind to take care of Daisy. So, I just want you to know that I'm sorry about how selfishly I was acting in the past. I realize how bad it was of me now.
Oh, you really didn't need to apologize or anything for that, you know? I mean, I remember 5 years ago when those drawings of yours really started to find an audience overseas. And then you told me that you had found someone who wanted to sponsor you over there. I don't know. I just always thought that it was amazing that you're able to make a career like that for yourself.
And I think that I have been able to accomplish a lot since I moved out here, but that's still no excuse to leave my daughter behind like I did. And now I'm finally coming back after all this time. I just didn't think that I'd be away for 5 whole years.
I'm really not the one that you should be thanking.
You're right. She is the one who I need to be talking to, giving my thanks to. That's actually a huge reason of why I decided to come back at all.
I see. That actually does remind me, now that you mention it. Just how long are you planning to stay here?
Well, that's actually the thing. I'm going to be working from here from now on. I guess my fame finally made it back to the States, and I've managed to secure some Patreons here. So I'm actually coming back to live here for the foreseeable future, if you must know.
Oh, really? I had no idea that you were coming back here to live. Well, I'm glad that things are going so well for you.
Yes, me too. Now I finally can be reunited with my daughter. She still does live with you, right? I know that it's already too late today, but I was hoping to go to your place as soon as tomorrow to meet her.
Oh, well, I'm actually sorry to tell you this, but we don't live together anymore, actually. But I would be more than happy to send you the address of the place where Daisy is living now.
Oh, that's right. I suppose at this point she would have already started college, isn't that right? I mean, she's 19 years old by now, right? So I guess that would put her something around a sophomore at her school.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. But that's why she was old enough to go out on her own like that.
But this is your daughter that we're talking about. Are you telling me that you don't really care whether or not she lives at home with you?
I suppose you'll get the answer to your question when you go out and talk to Daisy after all this time. But you must be tired if you really just got back today. Are you staying in a hotel or something for now?
Yeah, that's right. For now, I'm just staying in the hotel that is near to the airport.
Oh, okay. Got it. In that case, you get some rest, and I'll send you all the details tomorrow. And I'll be sure to send you Daisy's address before midnight tonight. But you just get some rest.
Hey there, Eric. I'm really sorry to be bugging you this early in the morning as well, but I just wanted to say thanks a lot for sending me Daisy's address.
But I actually had just one more thing that I wanted to ask, if that would be alright with you. Me, you know that I know that this is nothing but a lie, right?
I know how you feel. I was in denial about it all at first, but it really is the truth. I am telling you that our daughter passed away last year.
No, this isn't what happened at all. You're doing all this just because you don't want to let me see her. I just wish that you could have been honest with me in the first place. I really don't appreciate you trying to string me along for these cruel little pranks of yours. You realize that I'm really pissed off at you right now, right?
Look, if you really don't believe what I'm trying to tell you, then why don't you just come over to the house? You can see the little shrine I've made for her. I even had part of her cremated, and it's there too. Or if you really don't believe at all what I'm saying, then how about you go and try asking your parents? Or even my parents. They'll all tell you the same thing.
So then, you're really telling me that our daughter, our beautiful 19-year-old, is dead? How did this happen?
She got sick, Rachel. The signs started showing up not that long after you left to start your new life. And until last year, she was finally in remission. But then, before the doctors could even react, it just got so bad she succumbed to the illness.
No, that can't be true. This has to be a lie. Please tell me that you're lying to me. I had no idea Daisy was sick at all. Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this? And what about her funeral? Why wasn't I even told that that was happening? Why wasn't I invited for the matter?
Well, that's because Daisy requested that it be that way. She said that she didn't want anything said to you. She was saying that even up to her deathbed, so we knew that it was really how she wanted things to go. And so me and my parents and your parents all agreed to respect those wishes, and we didn't say a thing.
Did Daisy really say that? I don't understand. Why wouldn't she want me at her own funeral? Does she not even think of me as her mother?
No, it wasn't anything like that at all. Daisy actually always really looked up to you, Rachel. I think that Daisy knew that you left the country so that you could go and pursue your dreams, and she didn't want to be holding you back in your past with her death.
But this is my daughter that we're talking about. She was never, ever holding me back. I can't believe that's why she did what she did.
But if you knew that your daughter was terminally ill, would you still be able to make your art? Would you have been able to accomplish all that you did while you've been away all this time? I don't really think that you could, and I guess neither did Daisy. I mean, you redirected your career just to move back here for her, right?
But of course I did. I mean, it was only thanks to Daisy giving me that push that I had the resolve that I did to go and do what I did with my life, but I didn't want it to mean that I was turning my back on the two of you completely. I didn't want her to think that I didn't need her.
Again, I don't think she felt that way. I think the way Daisy felt about the matter was more complex. And for her, no matter how much pain or discomfort or loneliness she may have felt without you, she held herself back from reaching out. And I think now that she's gone, we really don't have any choice but to respect her wishes.
Of course I want to respect her final wishes, but I came all this way back here just to be with my daughter again. And now I come back only to have you tell me that this whole time that I was away, she was struggling with some awful disease and died?
I really don't think I can say that I understand everything that you're going through right now. I'm not you, but I was there for Daisy in her final moments. I don't think anyone can ever know if she made the right decision, or even if that decision was right for her, but for others.
Well, so what? What's the point of all of that? What are you trying to say, huh?
I just mean that I understand the urge to try and lash out and find other people to blame for this. But I just don't want you to hold anything against Daisy. If you want anyone to blame our parents and I.
What do you mean? Why in the world would I blame you for any of this? What do you have to do with all of this?
Well, we were the ones who decided to respect Daisy's wishes and not say anything to you about what was going on. So I just want you to know that Daisy shouldn't be blamed for this, but we should. I know it's tough right now, so please just direct the anger and rage at us.
But, I mean, I couldn't be mad at you at all either. After all, you were just not saying anything to me out of respect for Daisy. I don't think I could ever blame you for just doing all of that.
No, we are the bad guys here for not saying a single word to you. But I just don't want your image of Daisy to be tainted by these questions or if she loved you or anything. Neither you nor her did anything that the other person should be blamed for. And I just hope that reflection on this makes you feel a bit better.
I'm really sorry about all of this, Eric, but I think I just need some time to think about this right now. I don't even know what's happening, really. I mean, I came all the way back here just to... Well, I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Of course. You should take all the time you need to think about what you want to do. And, when you're ready, I think that we should go and visit her grave together. After all, she'd been holding back from going to meet you for so long. I think it's time we give our daughter the closure she deserves.
Yes, you're right. Let's do that. I need a little time is all.
Hey, Rachel. Are you there? I was just curious if you were ready to go and see Daisy's grave today. I mean, you know that there's no need to go if you're not ready or anything like that. I know that you said you needed some time to think. So if I'm asking you about this too soon, please just let me know and I'll back off.
Oh, thank you for checking in on me and asking about me, but I think that I'll be fine to go and do this.
Are you really sure about this? You really want to go and visit her grave with me?
Yes, I really do. I wish that I had come earlier to be able to see Daisy, but I need to see her now. Otherwise, I'll never be able to deal with these feelings.
I understand what you mean. Okay, in that case, I'll swing by your place in the afternoon, okay? And I think your parents are wanting to come along too.
that she's gone in my life.
But she's not gone. She's still there. She's in our memories. She's in the empty seat at this table. She's in the shrines that we make. The belongings we choose to keep. Nothing about Daisy's death was easy for me, or your parents, or even my own parents. But we didn't just give up and walk away from all that we'd done with our lives. We knew that it wasn't what Daisy would have wanted from any of us, and it certainly isn't what she would want from you.
But how can I ever get past the guilt of not being there for my daughter during her final moments?
That's something that you're going to struggle with, but just know that you're not going through it alone. Now, I'm going to pick you up in a few hours, and we'll be doing this together. After that, I got in the car with Rachel's parents and I went to go pick her up. On the way to the cemetery, we reminisced about all kinds of memories we all had of Daisy. Rachel insisted on hearing about Daisy as a high schooler, what club she was in, what subjects she excelled in, what she wanted to major in college. Though, when we arrived at her grave, Rachel could only collapse in a solemn silence. The rest of us stepped back to give her a moment alone with Daisy. We don't realize the finality of our decisions, the way that they can have ripple effects far beyond our control, until something happens that can't be fixed or undone. But afterwards, the only thing one can do is live in a way that respects those consequences and that is true to the ones that we love. These days, Rachel isn't doing much art, but when we met the other day, she told me she wanted to try her hand at writing, saying that when her book was done, it would be dedicated to Daisy. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, I just got to the new place, Amanda.
Cool. How's the unpacking going? Think you'll finish today?
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. I didn't bring much and the apartment comes furnished anyway. But are you sure you'll be okay?
Okay, with what?
Living with my mom. I mean, we just moved in together, and now I have to leave for this job. I feel terrible about it.
Don't worry about it. Maria's so sweet. Besides, if she was a terrible mother-in-law, I never would have agreed to live together.
Just checking again. You're really okay with this arrangement? I know it's not ideal, especially since we just got married.
Tyler, seriously, stop worrying. Your mom has been nothing but supportive. Remember how she helped with all the wedding planning?
Yeah, that's true. She really went above and beyond with everything.
Exactly. And now she's letting us live here practically rent-free. Most mother-in-laws wouldn't do that.
I mean, yeah, Mom's not the type to cause drama. Still, it's a big change.
Change can be good, though. And Maria has so much experience with homemaking. I can learn a lot from her.
That's a good way to look at it. How's the setup going at your end?
Really smooth, actually. Marie helped me organize the kitchen yesterday. She has all these clever storage solutions.
Always the organizer. That's Mom. Did she show her label maker yet?
OMG, yes. Everything in the pantry is labeled now. Even the salt and pepper shakers.
Classic Mom move. Wait until she starts color-coding the closets.
She already mentioned something about that. Said she has a system she wants to show me.
Oh no, I should have warned you. Once she starts organizing, there's no stopping her.
It's actually kind of fun. She's teaching me all these household tricks. Things my mom never showed me.
I'm glad you two are bonding. It means a lot to me.
She bought us this place and she's so on top of the housework. If anything, I feel bad about how much she does for me.
Don't feel bad, she loves helping us. But maybe don't let her do everything.
I try to help, but she's like a housework ninja. Everything's done before I even notice it needs doing.
That's Mom, alright. Always 3 steps ahead. It's just, I mentioned it at work and all the women in the office said it was crazy.
What exactly did they say?
The living with in-laws always ends badly, especially with the husband away. It had all these horror stories.
Well, yeah, living with your mother-in-law while your husband's away sounds pretty scary on paper. But I'm seriously fine with it. It's only 6 months anyway. I can totally handle it.
You sure? Because if you're having any doubts...
Tyler, stop. You're starting to make me nervous now? Everything is fine, I promise.
Okay, I trust you. How about the sleeping arrangement? Is that working out?
Perfect, actually. The separate entrance to her part of the house gives us both privacy, and we share the main living areas comfortably.
If you say so, I'll leave the house stuff to you then.
Sure. Though, honestly, Marie handles most of it. I barely get a chance to do anything.
Maybe take initiative sometimes? I might appreciate the help.
I'll try, but she's so efficient. By the time I wake up, she's already done most things.
Maybe I should be worried about her giving you a hard time instead.
OMG, maybe. She might get sick of having such a useless daughter-in-law. I mean, I'm pretty forgetful and always losing stuff.
Hey, you're not useless. Your cooking is great.
Only you think that. Marie made this amazing lasagna yesterday. I can barely boil water compared to her.
Stop comparing yourself. Mom's had decades of practice. Besides, your curry's way better than hers.
You're just saying that. But thanks.
I mean it. Mom even asked for your recipe last time.
Really? She didn't tell me that. That's so sweet of her.
See? You got your own talents. How's the job hunting going, by the way?
Still looking. Marie's been helping me with my resume. She has some good connections in town.
That's great. She knows everyone around here.
Oh, shoot. Gotta run. Marie and I are going shopping. We're thinking of getting something from the deli for dinner.
Oh, you two are really getting along.
Yep. She's taking me to all her favorite stores. Doesn't even know where to find the best deals.
Mom and her bargain hunting. They'll show you all the secret discount spots.
I'm learning so much. Did you know there's a bakery that sells meal bread at half price? And it's totally fresh.
The one on Oak Street? Been going there since I was a kid.
That's the point. Marie says she's been shopping there for 20 years. So, don't worry about anything. Just focus on your work, Tyler. Got it?
Will do.
Time for a shopping adventure.
Be careful out there. I'll call you tonight.
Can't wait. Oh, and don't worry if I don't answer right away. We might stop for coffee after shopping.
You and Mom having coffee dates now? That's adorable.
Right? She's going to show me her favorite cafe. Says they have the best cheesecake in town.
The one on Maple? Or the strawberry swirl? You won't regret it.
Okay, really going now. Love you.
Love you too. Have fun with Mom. Let's save me some cheesecake.
No promises. Your mom already warned me about your sweet tooth. Said you used to go cookies to the jar.
He's exposing all my secrets. Don't believe everything she tells you.
Anyway, already took so much time to try to bake a cake. They nearly burned down the kitchen.
Oh god, not that story. I was 12. The recipe didn't say to remove the paper cups.
Marie has so many stories. Can't wait to hear more.
I'm doomed. You two are ganging up on me already.
That's what you get for me to get along together. Okay, Marie's waiting in the car. Talk tonight.
Have fun. Tell Mom I said hi. And please, no more embarrassing stories.
No, I can't promise that. Bye.
Bye. Stay safe. Looking forward to that call tonight.
Hey, Tyler, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up? Is everything okay?
I need to talk to you about your mom.
Mom? Is something wrong? Did something happen?
I'm scared of her.
What? You're scared of Mom? What do you mean?
Part of my family. Things have changed since you left.
Changed how? You two seem to be getting along so well.
We were. Or at least I thought we were.
Different in what way? Did something specific happen?
At first, maybe everything was fine, but she's been really harsh lately.
Harsh? Mom? That doesn't sound like her. Can you give me an example?
Like the way she looks at me sometimes, or how she'll suddenly go quiet when I enter her room.
Maybe she's just tired or having a bad day?
No, it's more than that. Like when I sleep in a little, she ignores me when I say good morning. And lately, she sighs whenever I try to do housework.
That doesn't make sense. She was just praising your help last week.
That was before. Now everything I do is wrong. Today, she even said, I wonder why Tyler chose you.
Wow, things are pretty tense, huh?
Right? I've been trying so hard to please her, but nothing seems to work anymore.
When did this start? Was there some kind of argument?
Not exactly. It just gradually changed. Like she was wearing a mask before.
But honestly, I can't imagine Mom doing that. She's never been the passive-aggressive type.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think she'd treat me like this either. Maybe she never really liked me from the start.
It can't be true. She was so excited about our wedding. Remember how she helped with everything?
Maybe she was just being polite, or maybe she regrets it now. I keep replaying everything in my head.
If that were true, she wouldn't have suggested living together. She was the one who proposed this arrangement.
Maybe she wanted to keep an eye on me. Or maybe she's trying to break us up. We only agreed to live together until she moves to assisted living, so maybe she's trying to drive me out before then.
That's a pretty serious accusation. Are you sure you're not reading too much into things?
I wish I was, but the way she treats me when you're not around, it's like she becomes a different person.
Have you tried talking to her about it? Maybe there's just some misunderstanding.
I'm afraid to ask her about it. She can be so intimidating when she's angry.
Mom? Intimidating? We are talking about the same person, right?
You don't live here anymore with us. You don't see how she is now. The cold stares, the muttering under her breath.
I really want to believe that's not what she's thinking, but this is so unlike her.
I know it's hard to believe. She's your mom after all. But I don't know how much more I can take.
Are things really that bad? You seemed fine last week.
I've been trying to handle it myself. I didn't want to worry you, but it's getting worse every day.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? I could have talked to her.
I don't think I can handle another 4 months of this. My stomach is in knots all the time. I hate being at home.
Come to think of it, Mom mentioned you've been going out a lot lately. She said she barely sees you anymore.
She's monitoring me? See what I mean? She's watching everything I do.
I don't think she's monitoring you. You're both home during the day. It's natural she'd notice. She seemed worried about you, actually.
So she's tattling on me to you too? Making me look bad behind my back? I knew it.
That's not what I meant. She just mentioned it in passing.
What else has she been saying about me? Has she been complaining?
Just came up in conversation, but I'll talk to Mom about it anyway.
What do you mean, talk to her? I don't want her knowing I complained to you. That'll just make her more upset.
I'm sorry, you're right. I wasn't thinking.
Can't we just end the living arrangement without telling her why? Find some excuse? Maybe we could say we found another place or something?
That would be hard without giving her a reason. She put so much effort into the setup.
So you're okay with me suffering like this? You'd rather protect her feelings than help me?
Of course not. But if she's mistreating you, we should address it directly. Running away won't solve anything.
I don't want any drama. And remember, I still have to live with her while you're away. I don't want things getting even more hostile.
I get that, but we need to handle this somehow.
Just promise you won't say anything to her. Please, Tyler. I'm begging you.
Okay, let me try to at least ask Mom how she feels about you. Maybe I can figure out what's wrong.
What are you going to say? You have to be careful. She's so sensitive lately.
I'll just ask if everything's going okay with the living arrangement. Keep it casual.
No way. She'll totally know I said something. She's not stupid, Tyler.
You think? What if I just ask if there's anything bothering her? Make it seem like my idea?
That's even worse. She'll know exactly why you're asking. Then she'll really hate me.
Ugh, what should we do then? Can't just do nothing. This isn't fair to you.
Just end the living arrangement. That's all we need to do. If you just tell her directly, I'm sure she'll understand. She loves you. She'll accept it if it comes from you.
I don't know. It seems wrong not to give her a reason. She deserves better than that.
Better than what? Better than me being miserable? Better than me crying myself to sleep?
Oh, I know. What if you stay with your parents until I get back? Just temporarily.
You want me to leave? After everything I've told you? I can't believe this.
Well, Mom would be thrown off if we suddenly told her to move out. And finding a new place takes time. It's just until we figure something out.
Yeah, moving right away would be tough. But I can't believe you'd ask me to leave instead of her.
So give me a little time, okay? I'll find a solution that doesn't let on that you want to end the arrangement. There has to be a way to make this work.
I can't wait much longer, though. Every day is torture. You have no idea what it's like.
I know it's hard, just hang in there a little longer, okay? I promise I'll figure something out.
You better, because I'm at my breaking point. I really am. Hey, Tyler, I really can't take it anymore. I can't live with your mom.
What happened now? Did something else happen?
Everything's gotten worse. She throws away food I cook, and she's destroyed my personal belongings.
Wait, what? What do you mean she destroyed your things? What exactly did she break?
My favorite sweater, the one you gave me for Christmas, she accidentally put it in the dryer with her red towels.
Maybe it really was an accident? Mom's usually so careful with laundry.
It wasn't just that. Remember those earrings from my grandmother? They've disappeared. I can't find them.
What? She did all that? When did this happen?
Over the past few days. And the food. Every time I cook something, she throws it out when I'm not looking.
Yeah, we definitely can't live together anymore. This is beyond unacceptable.
I tried to be patient. I really did. But I can't handle this anymore.
Of course you can't. I completely understand. No one should have to live like this.
So I'm not going home today. I just can't face her.
You going to see your parents? That's probably the safest right now.
Yeah, that's the plan. I already packed some things.
Yeah, that's probably best. I'm so sorry about Mom. I never thought she could be like this.
So kick her out right now. Make her leave today. I want to come home without being afraid.
Yeah, I can't live with someone who will do that to you either. She needs to leave. I'll call her right after this.
But don't mention the mistreatment, okay? Just tell her we need the space.
No, at this point, we have to address it. She can't just get away with this.
I want to keep things civil. Please, just make something up.
Huh? Why would you want to be civil with someone who treated you like that? After everything she's done?
Because she's still your only mom in the whole world. I don't want you cutting ties with her because of me. I would feel terrible.
That's not something you need to worry about. If she's mistreating you, she deserves to be cut off. Family or not.
But even if you bring it up, she'll just deny it. She'll make me look like I'm crazy. Like I'm making it all up.
Even so, I believe you. You're my wife. I trust your word over anyone's.
Tyler, thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. Just promise me you'll believe me no matter what she says about me.
I will. I'll make her move out as soon as possible. You deserve to feel safe at home.
But what if she tries to turn this around on me? What if she makes up stories about me? She might try to save face.
It doesn't matter what she says. I know you're telling the truth. I won't let her manipulate me.
You really mean that? No matter what?
No matter what. I'm calling her right now. I'll let you know how it goes.
Wait, maybe we should think this through more? Make sure we have a solid plan?
What's there to think, though? She has to go. Today.
I just don't want you to regret this. Taking my side against your mom? It's a big deal.
You're my priority now. That's what marriage means. I'm calling her.
Okay. Just remember what I said about keeping it civil.
It's too late for that. She crossed too many lines. I'll text you after I talk to her.
Please be careful. She can be really manipulative when cornered. Don't let her twist things around.
Don't worry. I see her true colors now, thanks to you.
I never wanted this to happen. I feel so guilty. Maybe I should have kept quiet.
No, you did the right thing telling me. I'm glad I know the truth now. Let me handle this.
Thank you for believing me. Not many husbands would. You're really special, Tyler.
You're my wife. Of course I believe you. Now let me call Mom. I'll update you soon.
Okay. Good luck. Remember, no matter what she says.
I know. I won't fall for her lies. Trust me. Hey, Mom, we need to talk. It's important.
Well, hello there. You've been calling quite a lot lately. What's up?
The other day when I asked about how things were going, you said everything was fine. That was a lie, wasn't it?
Hmm? A lie? What are you talking about, sweetie?
Don't sweetie me. I know what you've been doing to Amanda.
Doing to Amanda? What are you talking about? Tyler, you're not making any sense.
We're ending the living arrangement. I can't believe you would mistreat Amanda. Can't live with someone who hurts my wife, even if it's you, Mom.
Me? Mistreating Amanda? What are you talking about? We just had lunch together yesterday.
Playing dumb won't help. I know everything. I know about the bullying, the destroyed clothes, the thrown out food.
Tyler, stop for a moment. What destroyed clothes? What thrown out food?
I heard you even threw out her food and destroyed her things. Her grandmother's earrings, her Christmas sweater. How could you?
We just went shopping together today. I have no idea what you mean. Amanda was wearing those earrings this morning.
Huh. Now you're lying about shopping with her? Please stop, Mom. Don't make me lose even more respect for you.
Tyler, what exactly made you say all this? I could show you the credit card statement. I just bought Amanda a $2,000 designer bag. Would I do that if I was mistreating her?
You're just saying that. How would I know if you really gave it to her? It's probably another lie.
Then ask Amanda yourself. She picked it out. We spent hours looking for the perfect one.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm doing. Amanda told me about your mistreatment, about everything you've done to her.
She really said that? That I was mistreating her?
Yes, that's why she's not at home right now, right? Because you made it unbearable for her.
Amanda said she was staying at a friend's tonight. She texted me about it an hour ago.
She left because you were mistreating her. Stop pretending you don't know.
Hold on a minute. This makes no sense. We had breakfast together this morning. Everything was fine.
So you won't even admit what you did? You're just going to keep denying it?
I thought Amanda and I were getting along well. We've been shopping, cooking together. She even asked me to teach her my recipes.
Maybe that's what you thought, but Amanda feels differently. She's been miserable here, living in fear of you.
Wait, something's not adding up. Could it be? Let me check something.
Check what? What more proof do you need?
Just give me a moment. I need to look at something. Don't go anywhere. I figured it out. I didn't want to believe it, but I checked my accounts. I'm sending you photos now.
What accounts? What photos?
My savings account, the one I use for emergencies. $50,000 is missing.
What? What are you talking about?
Look at the transfers I'm sending you. All to an account I don't recognize. Started right after you left.
This can't be. Are you sure?
The bank confirmed it. Someone's been accessing my account. And only 2 people have that information.
No, she wouldn't.
I'm sorry, Tyler. I didn't want to believe it either. But the evidence is right here.
Let me call you. We need to talk about this face to face. Did you file the police report?
Yes, just finished. They're investigating the transfers. I'm so sorry, Tyler.
Don't apologize. I'm the one who should be sorry. I believed her lies about you.
You were trying to protect your wife. Any good husband would have done the same.
But I almost made you leave your own house. After everything you've done for us.
It's okay, sweetheart. We'll get through this. Together. Tyler, why hasn't your mom moved out yet? It's been a week. How long are you going to let her stay?
Amanda, you don't need to live with Mom anymore.
Finally, did she move out? When can I come home?
No, she's still there. She's staying there.
What? Then what do you mean? I don't understand.
I mean, you don't need to come back at all. I want a divorce.
Divorce? Why? Where is this coming from? What did she tell you?
Come on. You know exactly why. Stop pretending.
I don't know what you're talking about. Did you believe your mom when she said she wasn't mistreating me? You're choosing her words over mine? After everything I told you?
I believed everything you said. That was my mistake.
Then why? Didn't you say you'd cut ties with her? You promised to believe me.
Because you stole $50,000 from my mom's saving and used it to fund your affair. The bank records don't lie. Neither do the hotel receipts.
Oh. Tyler, I can explain. It's not what you think.
Are there options beside divorce? Is that what you're trying to ask?
Yes, we can work this out. I'll pay it all back.
That's not your decision to make. This marriage is over.
I really do love you. I was just lonely when you left. You're the only one I truly love. He meant nothing to me.
If you truly love me, you wouldn't have done this. Stealing my mom's savings for an affair? I can't even wrap my head around it. You tried to break up my living arrangement to hide the theft. You even made up lies about mom mistreating you. I can't trust anything you say anymore.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I'll pay your mom back, I promise. Please. Please forgive me. Please.
No amount of begging will fix this. Do you understand what you've done?
I was scared. I thought I could pay it back before anyone noticed.
I almost cut ties with my innocent mother because of you. Mom was so good to you. She even bought you that expensive bag. And all this time you were stealing from her.
The bag was her idea. I tried to say no. I felt so guilty.
You scare me, Amanda. Someone who can easily lie and hurt others like that, especially to her husband. Can't live with someone like you anymore.
Give me another chance, please. I'll do anything. I'll get therapy.
The divorce papers will be ready tomorrow. Your parents already know everything. They're expecting you.
You told my parents? How could you?
How could I? How could you do this to us? To my mother?
I never meant to hurt anyone. Things just got out of control.
Save it for your parents. I'll bring the papers to the house tomorrow. Have your things out of mom's house by then.
Tyler, please. Don't do this. We can start over.
No, we can't. Some things can't be fixed. This is one of them.
What about all our plans? Our future together? Can you really throw it all away?
You threw it away when you chose to steal, when you chose to cheat, when you chose to lie.
I made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes.
This wasn't a mistake. These were choices. Calculated, deliberate choices.
What do I have to do? Just tell me. I'll do anything.
Sign the papers tomorrow. That's all you can do now. It's over. I'm outside your parents' house. Come sign the papers.
Can we talk first? Just for a few minutes?
There's nothing left to say. Just sign the papers.
Okay, I'll come out. But Tyler, I really am sorry.
Save it. Just sign the papers. And don't contact me or my mother again.
Will you ever forgive me?
No. Some betrayals can't be forgiven. This is one of them. So just come out and sign the divorce papers. And this will be the last time we'll ever meet. After that, Tyler told Amanda's parents everything she had done. They brought her back home. When Tyler brought the divorce papers a few days later, Amanda's face was severely swollen, likely from her parents' punishment. Though Amanda begged not to get divorced until the end, Tyler couldn't live with someone he couldn't trust anymore. Amanda signed the divorce papers in tears, and Tyler immediately filed them, finalizing the divorce. Currently, Amanda works day and night to pay back the money she stole. Her parents keep close watch so she can't run away. Whether it's due to harsh treatment at her parents' house or the difficult life she now leads, when Tyler happened to see her recently, she was unrecognizable, looking about 10 years older. While he feels no sympathy, he hopes she never betrays anyone again. Tyler's work relocation has ended, and he now lives with his mother. Though he apologized for believing Amanda's words and condemning his mother, she just laughed and said a husband should believe his wife. Looking at this kind and understanding mother, Tyler hopes to grow as a person and follow her example.
Probably won't have time to cook with the new job, but New York has tons of takeout and delivery options, food I can handle. It's laundry and cleaning I'm worried about. Got a few months to learn some house.
I'll pack this weekend anyway. We can talk about it too.
Actually, I might be busy. Got some work to catch up on.
On the weekend?
photos.
The ones you untagged yourself from?
Oh, those.
Yeah, those.
Just colleagues hanging out.
Wow, really into the solo life, huh?
Yeah, New York City has everything. I'm really into saunas now. Before that, it was bakery hopping. My interests change pretty quick, but I'm having fun. Really settled into the single life.
Single life? You mean so You were busy celebrating with someone else.
What are you talking about?
I checked our credit card statement.
Okay, and what about it?
2 reservations at Le Bernardine
It was work dinner.
on our anniversary
Client meeting.
with champagne and roses.
How did you know all that?
I called the restaurant to check.
You shouldn't have done that.
Why? Afraid of what I'd find out?
It's not what you think.
I'm not mad about missing our anniversary.
I know. You're fed up with everything. This long-distance thing sucks. I'm sorry.
Today's the first time I've thought about divorce.
Wait, really? Yeah, I've been neglecting you. I should have made time to visit. No wonder you'd consider divorce. I'm sorry.
No need to worry. It's already done.
What do you mean it's already done?
I left the divorce papers ready. We're not married anymore. Found them in your dresser drawer.
You filed them? How'd you get my signature?
The papers in your apartment were already signed. Found your little note, too. I want to divorce my wife and marry you. Quite the proposal.
Wait, you were at my place? How?
I wanted to surprise you. Took the train back already, though.
When were you here?
Yesterday, your doorman remembered me from our photos.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
That's what a surprise is. Wanted to celebrate our anniversary together. Got quite the surprise instead.
I can explain everything.
Explain the reservation for 2?
Business dinner.
At our special place?
Coincidence.
The place where we got engaged?
Sarah, please, how did you get in?
You forgot you gave me a spare key before you left?
I thought you'd mail it back.
Like you mailed back your wedding ring?
I still wear it.
Liar. Saw the replaced me.
No, I didn't. That's not true.
The lease papers say otherwise.
What lease papers?
The ones with both your names, starting next month.
You weren't supposed to see those.
Clearly, like I wasn't supposed to see a lot of things. That's awful. You were going to fake propose? I don't support her, but lying is cruel.
I had to do something. She started showing up at my office.
Wow, she's bold. Playing girlfriend while everyone knows you're married?
Only a few people know.
Your whole office must have known.
They minded their business.
Like they minded their business at all those office parties.
What office parties?
The ones in your photo gallery.
You went through my phone?
It was synced to the laptop, the one you left open.
Those pictures aren't what they look like.
The New Year's party looked pretty clear.
That was work-related.
Is that why you said you were working late?
How long have you been seeing her?
Her social media says 3 years.
She's lying.
Am I? The timestamps don't lie.
Those are just likes and comments.
And private messages.
It's not what it looks like. Can we talk about this?
Don't need to. Your passwords are still saved on our home computer. I would probably change them now. So how long has it been going on?
Since I moved to New York, I met her during my solo activities.
Those coffee shop visits weren't solo then?
Sarah, please, I don't want to talk about this now.
She's there with you now, isn't she?
No, she is not.
Then why are you defending her?
I'm not.
Look, you met her before NYC, didn't you?
Fine. We met online 3 years ago, but we weren't dating or meeting up, just chatting on social media. That 3-year thing was just to make her happy.
So all those late nights working towards the transfer?
I was actually working.
While chatting with her?
Sometimes, but mostly I was working.
Did she help you get the transfer?
What do you mean?
I noticed her name is on some of the HR papers.
Oh, you saw those too?
They were in your email. Still logged in. Found your secret email account too.
What secret email account?
The one you used to book hotels for both of you.
No, that's for work.
With personal credit cards?
You're spying on me?
No need to spy when you're so careless. So the NYC transfer was convenient timing. Your chance to meet her.
No, that's not...
But you did meet her and crossed the line.
I was lonely. I'm so ashamed for betraying you, Sarah.
When exactly did it start?
Does it matter?
It matters to me.
First week in New York.
Another lie. I saw the hotel receipts from before.
What hotel receipts?
The ones from your business trips last year.
Those were legitimate business trips.
With her name on the room service bills.
I can explain.
I counted days until your transfer would end. Every night before bed, I'd think about you. I wonder if Jake had a good day. While I was thinking about you, you were out with her?
You don't understand how hard it was to be here alone!
Being faithful was too hard? You then shouldn't be married to anybody.
Being alone was harder than I thought!
I'm alone too. Didn't cheat.
I'm so ashamed, but please believe one thing.
What?
I missed you too. She was just a substitute. You're the most important person to me.
Is that why you bought her the same necklace you gave me?
What necklace?
The one in your bedside drawer. Exactly same design. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Mine was silver. Hers is gold. You think that makes me feel better? That's so selfish. Do you even hear yourself?
Yes, I know. Can we please talk in person?
Don't bother coming.
We can't end it like this. I hate this.
Whatever. I filed the papers like you wanted. Why talk now?
Yes, I cheated. I'll apologize until you forgive me. But I want